Yo,
What's going on, man?
did you see Fanta dropped a new drink, the Chucky Punch?
Yes, I did.
What'd you think of it? Did you try it?
I did. I tried it the other night. It was pretty good. I liked it.
It was. I'm not gonna lie. When I was at Target, I saw they had the 12 pack. I was like, I don't know. The Beetlejuice Fanta kind of fucked me up. Like
That was pretty nasty.
That was horrible.
That was last
Never
year,
do
right?
that shit again. But like this Chucky one, I like those sparkling waters, and they have a fruit punch flavor. And I honestly, I hate that flavor. Like, it's the worst one to me. So I was a little skeptical about the Chucky Punch. Because I heard it was going to be like a carbonated fruit punch. But, bro, that shit was good.
Really?
I got the single bottle because I didn't want to go for the full 12. But, like, I kind of wish I did.
Yeah, I like it. I don't know if I would buy a whole 12 pack of it, but
It was good.
buying
Good
it,
to keep it in the fridge.
yeah, buying it in a bottle form is pretty good.
Yeah.
I like it. That's enough for me, really.
It hit.
Soda's pretty bad for you, so but
Yeah,
I
that
still-
too.
you know how it is.
They got a diet Chucky Punch.
Yeah. Anything diet tastes terrible to me.
Mm.
I don't like that. What do they put stevia in it or
something
something?
like the aspartame.
The aftertaste is terrible.
No, like real sugars in there.
Yeah, real sugar is probably even worse, but I'd rather take the real sugar than the nasty aftertaste.
That's true. Some of it's bearable, but then some of it's like, yo, what are we doing here? What is?
Don't you hate when
It's
you
2025 and we're still, I don't know, this shit tastes like ass.
don't you hate when you go to the store or something, go to the gas station, and you think you got a regular Coke, but then you get the Diet Coke?
I haven't had that
You
happen.
never had that? That's
No.
happened to me before.
Shit.
Accidentally grabbed the wrong Coke, but then you
You're
just deal
shit
with
out
it.
of luck, bro.
Yeah,
My God,
you know
man.
how it is, dude.
But yo, welcome to the Collab Podcast, guys.
Welcome.
We're here. It's TY.
It's your boy Marcus, man. How you doing today, man?
All right, man.
How was your week?
It was going. I feel like the week moved.
We
in
did.
a slow but steady pace.
A lot of things that went on this week. This week's
Oh,
been
yeah.
kind of crazy, to
This
say
week-
the least.
And I hopefully this episode is out on Tuesday. I know we've had a bit of delays with the last few episodes the past couple weeks, but hopefully this one's out on time. If not, enjoy what you get today. But we're working around some things. There's been technical difficulties up the ass, so luckily though, we've still been recording the episodes, and we're here to give it to you, and it's gonna be lit.
It's gonna be lit, man. We're still at the beginning of this beginning stages of this podcast. We still got time to breathe. So,
I feel like we're not even up to episode 20.
well,
Maybe we could be by the time this one drops. I
when
don't know.
when week 20 of this comes by, will be episode 20.
Yeah. It's going to get spooky in here, man. It's going to get crazy.
Oh yeah, Halloween this week. Not this week. Sorry,
No, this
Halloween.
week.
Halloween this month.
No, next month.
Oh my
We're in
goodness.
fucking September, bro.
It's already September 12th.
Yeah.
To be honest, dude, last part of this year is going by, dude.
It's going.
I don't know. I got to pay rent by the 15th. And I was just thinking
In a
last
couple
week.
days.
Yeah. I'm still thinking it's still the first week of September. It's the second.
No,
It's going by, dude.
it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
But yo, you know what did come out a couple days ago? They announced the new iPhones. And they announced new AirPods. New AirPods look crazy. I kind of want to get them. Even though I got the Pro 2s, but the Pro 3s, you could walk around, right? And let's just say somebody's talking a different language. If you activate a certain feature, you'll hear what the hell they're saying. The AirPods will tell you.
Oh my goodness.
That is like game-changing shit, man.
That sounds
It's like...
that sounds excessive.
But it's good though. And then also too, if you have them on, it could come, like, let's just say you want to communicate with somebody in a different language, Siri or whatever is going on there will
translate it?
help you translate it, what
That's
you
pretty cool.
say to them.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they're also doing a lot of hearing aid shit. Oh, back up. I activated it. Shit.
You activated?
Yeah, no, I'm trying to get her out of here. No, thank you. No, thank you. Please. Oh my God. Okay, she's gone. Thank God.
That's pretty cool,
Don't
though.
say the S word. Don't say this. Got the Mac, got the iPad, I got the iPhone, got a lot of things going here. Huh? So, you know, I mean, the S word's a triggering word.
I guess, especially when you go to foreign countries and you don't understand, you didn't take the time to learn the language, the native language there. I guess taking those would help a lot.
Yeah. But I mean, like,
I feel like that's taking a lot of the learning out of the human nature, though. I don't mind inventions like
but at
that.
the same time, not everybody has time or the comprehension to learn a new language. That, like, let's just say it was tomorrow. You had to go to Tokyo or something.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't, you know what I mean? You're just going. It's like, and if you had those AirPods, you could put them in, hear what everybody's saying around you, get to translate. It'll help a lot.
That's pretty cool. Maybe I'm just hating.
You know what I mean? But there's a lot of they put out a lot of cool features on these new iPhones. Like they got the iPhone 17, they got the iPhone Air.
What's the coolest feature? What's the coolest newest feature on the iPhone 17? Because I need something that's gonna be worth me.
Okay.
Sticking with
well,
iPhone.
I saw with the new iOS and Apple Music now, they got the it's like this mix feature they got going.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I don't know if that's really a selling point for the
a
phone.
Mix feature?
But this feature is better than the crossfade, and it pretty much takes the two songs that you like. The next song you listen to, it transitions in like a very DJ-esque way. So it's like your own DJ.
That's pretty cool.
So it's like it might take some party DJ jobs away, bro.
Wow. This company seemed to be on the road to taking away all these people's jobs.
Yeah.
You know, DJs and radio hosts,
AI.
all that. Oh, yeah.
I mean,
I don't think AI is going to prosper as people think it is, though.
Actually, you know what, too? Speaking of radio, I heard a lot about some payola shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to talk about that a little later when we get into our music section.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little keynote there if you wanted to stay tuned. But also, too, on iPhone, the new iPhone, they got the Apple Intelligence. They're saying here, too, when you're talking on a call, it'll show you like a translation of the whole conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you didn't know what they were saying, it'll fucking show it. That's cool.
That's pretty cool.
Even, too, the new colors, like this orange color, I want the color, bro. I like the orange color.
What is it, orange color?
They got cosmic orange. They got deep blue. A lot of people like the deep blue. I feel you on that. And then the silver, which looks clean. It reminds me of like that old iPod Touch.
It's between the silver and the orange for me.
Yeah, cosmic orange is crazy. But I saw it today. I was looking at the pre-order option because it comes out next week. And it said that if you pre-order today or whatever, it would ship by October or like whatever. And I'm like, holy shit, that's a couple of weeks away. Like it wouldn't be here day one. Like that's maybe a little back ordered on the orange one. I picked the orange one. Like I figured a 512 gigabyte would be good. Also, too, I'm running an iPhone 14 Pro Max, so I feel like I'm a couple years behind. So this year might be the plunge. My shit's been a little fucked up lately.
Are you eligible for an upgrade?
No, I do like you know me. You trade it in, and then you do the plan, you finance whatever, and then like at a certain point they'll offer you like money for the whole phone. So I'm gonna do that. They were like saying like 400. This could be the same shit, but. I don't know. It just the delay on this phone. There's things wrong with the phone. Like sometimes I'll be listening on the music app and then it shuts the fuck down for no reason.
What, it crashes? Yeah, it's a lot of crashing.
It's like too. A couple nights ago, I was trying to edit videos on the phone. It wouldn't even let me upload the whole video. Like from a couple weeks ago. So I'm like, this might just be this phone fucking with me.
Well, yeah. The longer you have an iPhone, the worse that it gets. That's how Apple has their phones operating.
Kind of is what.
That's why if you hold a phone for like 10 years, the battery life on it is going to be so crap because they're trying to push you to buy a new phone. That's why. So it's I hate that business strategy. It's a smart business strategy, but it's kind of shitty for us buying it.
So let's see. I got up a couple options right now. I got the iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone Air, and you know what? I'm going to put in my iPhone 14 Pro Max just to compare.
What's the iPhone Air?
iPhone Air is the slimmest iPhone you can get. It's like slimmer than your pinky.
Oh, so it's going to be 10 times. So when you drop it, it's going to be destroyed.
No, but they were saying, though, this is the most durable iPhones they have. And honestly, though, like even my 14 Pro Max, I've dropped it a lot, but like my screen never cracks. And I only have a case. I don't have a screen protector. So my screen, as many times as I've dropped it, it's on concrete. Wherever it's gone, it has not fucking shipped.
That is true.
And it's a good, honestly, like everybody worried about your screen protector, don't. These new iPhones are it's like taken away from from your fucking screen. Then you get a chip on it. Then you got to take it off. You got to spend another $20 on a new screen protector. Just get a case that like goes a little over the edge. So it's like when it falls, it won't hit your glass.
You can't get that.
But also, too, the glass on these phones has improved since, like, I don't know, like somebody was talking about their iPhone 4. But it's like the glass on those is probably jack shit. You probably drop that quick. Bam, bam, bam. Done.
iPhone 4. Goodness.
Yeah, but like these new iPhones, they made the ceramic shit more transparent. So it's like on the back and the front. So it's like you're not going to damage it as easy.
I feel like
you can still damage it, but
I feel like the best part about buying a phone is getting the new case.
Yeah, that's true. I like getting new cases, man.
Trying to get a good case that represents you. You know, a lot of people don't.
You know what though, bro? I feel like the orange phone in particular is so cool. I want to get like a see-through case.
Like a see-through?
Yeah, I want to get something that's more attractive because I got the orange. I like the orange color because to me it reminds me of like Frank Ocean's Channel Orange album. Like this is the Channel Orange.
That's a good comparison. Yeah.
Yeah, like the color of it is the exact color of that Nostalgia Ultra shit.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm gonna get translucent too. I don't know what design I'm gonna have on
they got this new fucking thing called the iPhone strap. It looks like a man purse or something. I don't know if I don't need the strap.
I don't need the strap
in my pocket. But to compare all these phones, so we got the iPhone 17 Pro Max, iPhone Air, and the iPhone 14 Pro Max, the one I got. Just because they give you 3 options on here. So let's see. So the new one has the Super Retina XDR display. They all got that, actually, fun fact. But the 17 Pro Max is 6.9 inch. And then the one I got is 6.7 inch, but the Air is a 6.5 inch screen. So it's not too far off. And they all have ProMotion technology, always on display, and dynamic island. So whatever iPhone you get, you're pretty good. Now, this is where, so pretty much the 14 Pro Max has a stainless steel frame. The iPhone Air has a titanium frame. And the 17 Pro Max has an aluminum unibody. So it's like there's 3 differences in there. I guess it depends on which of these metals would like withstand, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
The steels and all that. That they all actually, action buttons on the 2, but then the 14 Pro had the ring silent switch. So I guess the action button has been around since I've upgraded. And then now on both of these phones, the 17 Pro Max and the iPhone Air, they have camera control for faster access to photo and video tools. I don't really know what the fuck that means. But going into that ceramic shield, they got the ceramic shield 2 on the front, and it's 3 times better scratch resistant compared to the ceramic shield front.
People do say the bigger the iPhone camera, the worse the images come out.
I don't know if I agree. Well, no, we didn't even get to the camera yet. But let's see. We got the A19 chip on our. Now, this is interesting because on the iPhone 14 Pro Max, you get up to 29 hours of video playback. On the iPhone Air, you get 27 hours of video playback. But on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, guess how many hours of playback you get?
No, how many?
For video.
How many?
39.
Video? That's pretty good.
That's really good, bro. Compared to 29, to get that, that's like they doubled the number.
Pretty good.
It's really good.
I like that.
They got the 18 megapixel front camera. My phone has a 12 megapixel front camera, so that's even better. They got this new shit called center stage for photos, ultra stabilized video, dual capture, center stage for video calls. That's like if you're taking a FaceTime call, it'll center you in the video regardless of where you're holding it. So that's kind of cool. Like the fact that you could be like holding the phone here, looking this way, and it'll still center you in. Like it doesn't matter. And you know what too I saw on this new phone? They got this technology where, let's just say we were to take a selfie together. If I was doing a selfie, it would just have me. But if I had both of us, the camera would notice that you're in the picture and expand it a bit. So that way we're both in there. And after the selfie, let's just say we want to landscape mode or something, you could change the photo to be whatever like size you want to be.
That's pretty cool.
So you want a portrait,
you get people more
landscape, whatever.
You give more people more access or accessibility to the pictures. As well
Yeah,
as customization.
that's really good.
People are gonna like that a lot.
And also, too, on these new phones, I got the Apple Intelligence. And that's cool because, like, you know, sometimes, like, I might send you an emoji that's not an emoji. It's like I made that from Apple Intelligence on my iMac, my Mac Studio.
Oh, I know what you're talking about, yeah.
And I can't do it on my phone. If I had on my phone, I would do a hell lot more. But just only on my Mac iMessages, I could do it. But once I upgrade, I can fucking make those, I can make some crazy emojis. It's fun. Crash detection's been a thing. USB-C, of course, that's been a fucking thing. And yeah, no, so I guess overall, I would say for the weight of the iPhone Air compared to the other two, it's 5.82 ounces. And the other ones weigh around, actually, the new iPhone 17 Pro Max weighs a little less than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. They both weigh around 8 point something, but like
it's a little too little for usually the average person to really notice. I will say
that is true. But yeah, that's pretty much about the phones as best as I could get into it. I don't really know. I feel like I've been going on about it for a little bit.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Back to the phones, though. I was wondering who, like, let's just say you ordered this phone and they're going to ship it to you. Who is shipping out the phone? Is it going to be FedEx? Because if it's FedEx, you better get insurance on that shit.
Probably gonna end up being Amazon. The way Amazon does business.
Now,
I don't know. Well, it comes through if it was shipped to me, it comes through the postal service.
No, it could come through different. They might use UPS, FedEx, but I'm saying with FedEx, and from my experience with them, I feel like it's best to get insurance on your delivery. Because I had a problem a couple months ago. I had a new monitor from Acer, Acer Predator monitor, very nice OLED monitor, brand new. I got it for my birthday actually. Come July, the fucking thing crashes out, whatever.
All right.
No explanation. It worked fine the night before. The next day, it shut down entirely. I couldn't even put on the screen or whatever. So then I'm like, what the fuck's going on with this shit? You know what I mean? I got a problem. I called Acer. They were like, oh, yeah, we can get you a repair, blah, blah, blah. We'll do a free repair. I'm like, cool. It's like, you just got to ship it through FedEx. That's where it gets tricky. So I packaged it up the way they recommended, put it through the mail, brought it to FedEx, didn't get insurance on it because I was like, whatever. Then days go by, it gets to Acer for the repair of my monitor, which was supposed to be free, by the way. But the box was smashed to shit.
I will say from working for FedEx for a little while and working with them for several years now, most of the time, for the most part, is FedEx.
Yeah, no, this box was ripped to it was like ripped on the corners, but pretty much they said like my repair was like an internal problem. It became an external problem after the damage that it shipped this way. And I'm thinking, who's at the fault here? FedEx? Or maybe Acer was like, yo, we want to get $500 something off him. Let's fucking wreck this box, send pictures of it, and be like this. Now, I don't know how ethical they are or unethical. I'm not saying they did that, really but it's a thought that went in my mind. Because it was supposed to be a free repair, and then it's becoming a $500 whatever dollar repair. And then apparently they were telling me something about the part, because I didn't hear from them for a few weeks because I thought it was going to be free. Because what had happened was I was going to pay the price of the $540, but their payment system was down. So we're like, okay, we'll give you a free repair, but if we can't get whatever part for you, we're going to have to charge you. And I'm thinking, okay, cool, we'll wait a little bit. And then weeks go by, I don't hear nothing. But then I actually took the initiative to call them. And then she was like, oh, yeah, we don't even have the part. It might come in November. And like, this is like the summer. I'm thinking November. It's still not even November.
Right.
Like, what is the logic behind this shit? So it's like, it makes me feel like I got to pay this money to get this repaired. So at that point, I'm fucking pissed. I'm like, I don't want to fucking pay $500 for this fucking monitor. You know what I mean? So I went to Best Buy and I bought a Samsung monitor that's, honestly, I love the monitor. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's not an OLED monitor, but it was a lot cheaper than getting the repair for it. Like, I don't know. It didn't sit right with me.
I like my monitor. I forgot the name of my monitor. It's something Predator, not a Predator.
That's the one I had.
I forgot what it was. It's hard to remember all these names, but my monitor is pretty good, man. I like my monitor. I only paid 500. It was 500. I think 550, $560. It was well
Damn.
worth it.
See, that's what I mean. Like, I could have got a whole new monitor for the price they were telling me for the repair. If it was like $200 or something like that, then you know what? I probably would have just done it. But even too, like when they first told me about the 500, I agreed to it in a sense. I didn't really want to, but I was like, you know what? I want my monitor back. And it's just been a fucking. And you know what's fucked up about it all? They told me it's like if you don't respond to us within this date, we're gonna just send you it back broken. And that's what they did. And you know where it is now? In the fucking landfill, bro. Like I just.
That's terrible.
It is what it is.
You gotta make sure that stuff is insured, man.
Yeah. Moral of the
crap.
story: always insure your shit because you don't know where the hell it's gonna.
And FedEx doesn't treat any box with any care.
Nah,
From working there when I was younger, it's pretty brutal there.
it's something, man.
Even if you have the the fragile sticker on it or do not stack sticker on it, they don't care.
But like, even if
Throw
they
that thing
did
down
have
the-
that, and I took the insurance out, do you think I could have got money back, or do you think they would have fucked me either way?
Who?
FedEx.
FedEx? No. Well, the thing is that one either you or Acer has to claim damages to the box. Now, if Acer probably said they weren't going to do it, it only leaves you. And FedEx, since you're only just one person, they're going to easily say no to you. Unless you want to really take it further and then take it legal action.
But what if I
and
had the
stuff.
insurance on it?
Well, you have insurance on it, then whoever is insuring it, then you have to go to them. That's what you have to do. And then those people then will go to FedEx, and then the FedEx will probably cough up the money. But other than that, if you don't have any backing to any of your claims, other than saying, "Oh, you guys broke my box," FedEx don't care. And FedEx in damages. FedEx has maybe a few $100,000 a day in damages off of just not handling. Because I work with them every day, and they always give me stuff that's all tattered and strapped, destroyed, and stuff is missing. And then again, I work there. And you see the people who work there, and you see why everything is being destroyed.
Holy shit!
You know what I mean? You got a lumbering 18-year-old that's fresh out of high school after smoking 2 doobs in the car. And now with Tim's walking all over your TV.
That's the thing too. After that whole situation with them happened,
He was a good dude, though.
even they too, they fucked up my Nintendo Switch too.
Oh yeah,
And that kind of worked out in my benefit. So, you know what? I think that in a situation was the good karma my way for the monitor getting fucked up by them. They fucked up the Switch 2 order. And you know what? We're just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm happy the way it turned out for me with that. I'm glad it did turn out that way. Like, you guys would not believe that one. It's insane to me. Because I was like, I don't know if I even should get this thing, but I did, and I'm glad I did because I probably will never get a better deal than I ever did getting that Switch 2.
True.
You know what I mean? There's only other ways you can get it. That was just.
Yeah, these
But
companies.
thank you
mess
for
up a
the
lot.
timing, guys. It worked out in my fucking favor. You guys got to stop fucking mislabeling your shit.
Mislabeled.
That's what I mean. They're saying, "Oh, it's going to be delivered on a Saturday." It gets lost in translation for a fucking weekend and whatever. You have no update on this package. So it's like, what is going on here? Let me call the fucking company and see.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna help you out this way. Blah blah blah. A couple of days later, oh, your package is scheduled for the. It's like, what the fuck?
It happens.
You guys are freaking me out for no damn reason.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? Fuck you, but thank you. So yeah, you know what? Speaking of gaming and the Switch, it was a crazy day with Nintendo Direct, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We had a lot of announcements.
Yeah, Nintendo announced quite a big names.
They came to ball today.
Had to compete with that PlayStation, man. PlayStation's taking over the whole
They've
console.
been doing it. But like, you got a lot. I'm just scrolling down the list here to see. Okay, so let's go the most recent now, Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Going to be on the Switch 2 in October. I think October 2nd, they said.
The Super Mario Galaxy 2 is new, right?
No, that was the sequel.
old?
It came out a long time ago.
Oh.
Back when you were
some reason I thought it was a new game. I don't know why.
No, they could do a third.
But then that's my problem with Nintendo is that they're still releasing old.
But I feel like this game hasn't really re-released since, so it's kind of... I never played it. You didn't even know about it, so honestly, it's something I do want to play.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for that. I already have Mario Galaxy because I got the All-Stars bundle, whatever, so I'm hyped for that, but at the same time, like, I can play it already, so... It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but... Let's see, we got Mario Tennis Fever coming out. That looked pretty cool.
If you're into tennis.
Yeah, no, I'm not that into tennis, but I will say the game looks fun.
I think the last time I played a tennis game was at Wii Sports.
Yeah,
that's the last time I played.
That was everybody's tennis game.
People like Mario Tennis looks pretty cool though. I wouldn't get it personally, but
yeah, but you got to get the Switch 2 still.
Yeah, if I had the Switch, I wouldn't have gotten it.
Let's see. They also announced the Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 edition, and then they got a new DLC for it called Meet Up in Bellabelle Park. So that'd be cool.
Meet Up in Bellabelle Park.
Yeah, something.
All right.
Let's see. Yoshi and the Mysterious Book. That looked I don't know. The way they had the trailer for it didn't look that crazy, but at the same time, I want to see more about it. I feel like the video's only 2 minutes. They didn't really give too much, but I feel like it's going to be another dope Yoshi game coming out.
They need to release another Wario game.
That was not on the lineup today.
I'd rather them release another Wario game than another Mario game.
Yeah. But yo, they got coming out too, which I find... Remember the Virtual Boy?
No.
The failed Nintendo... That's why you don't remember it. This thing.
Oh, wait. We were talking about that at my job today, actually.
Yeah, no, apparently it's coming back for the Switch 2. It's going to be like one of the, they got the GameCube, the NES, and all that.
Yeah,
it's going to be one but they're selling that with it so you can get the full experience.
The old
It's going to be like $100 for that fucking thing.
Wait, for the old version of that thing? Or is like a new...
No, a new version for the Switch, too.
That's pretty interesting.
Which is cool, but at the same time, it's
funny.
Like, why wouldn't they just do the DS? Why would they go to Virtual Boy? Like, that was a failed attempt when they came out.
That's funny. We were talking about that at work.
No, it make no sense.
I think one of my boys had it, too. I don't know.
Who the fuck wanted the Virtual Boy? I mean, I heard it, like, really hurt people's eyes. So that's why it was a failure.
Nintendo came out with a lot of stuff that was, like,
Power Glove.
They had what was it, Nintendo printer? They had that. You hook up to the Game Boy, not Game Boy, GameCube, and they had Nintendo sewing machine as well.
I don't remember that.
I think you hook that up to the GameCube, and then you put in what you want to etch in the sewing machine. The sewing machine will do it for you. It's pretty old stuff. Nintendo has some wild stuff.
I do not remember anything about that.
Yeah,
I've never heard of that in my life. Are you bullshitting?
No.
But Nintendo...
You can Google it.
What's it called?
It's like Nintendo sewing machine.
Nintendo sewing.
It's pretty good.
What the fuck? Holy shit. Yeah. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Game Boy powered sewing machine. Holy shit. Wow, that's something. What else they have on this lineup here today? We talked about it when Matt was here, but Metroid Prime 4 is dropping December 4th.
That's probably going to be the biggest moneymaker.
Oh, fuck yeah. Honestly, of all the games coming out, I'm the most hyped for that one.
It kind of remind me of Doom a little bit. Maybe because it's the blasters.
But also, too, there was a new trailer. They showed the Samus on the motorcycle, and that looks sick. I can't wait for that. People were saying it could be a blessing and a curse with the motorcycle in the game.
Probably.
You know what I mean? Maybe, honestly, it kind of reminds me with the Arkham Knight games when they brought in the Batmobile in the last one.
That was good, though.
But it worked, but I feel like you got a little too many car missions in the mix.
I didn't think so. It was only like a handful of car missions. I mean, you can use the car to get around though,
Yeah,
but then you
honestly,
can use Batman himself to get around
but
too.
even like with Metroid Prime 4, I feel like if the motorcycle is around, it would be better to drive that through the desert than fucking walk through the desert.
Yeah, you don't want to walk.
Like some of
There's
these
big
games.
areas. Yeah, you want to use a vehicle, and I understand that, but not too much of the vehicle.
Yeah, but the game, look, I saw like other like gameplay of it too, like from different events, not just a trailer they dropped today. And like, honestly, it looks like one of those games that just is the reason why you would get a Switch 2.
Yeah,
Like,
I understand.
I can't wait for it, man.
That's gonna be pretty good.
I might get, honestly, like for the next couple Switch releases, I might hold off and just pre-order Metroid Prime 4. They got order to Kirby Air Riders and Pokemon ZA Legends. Pokemon Legends ZA. And those both look great, but at the same time, it's like Metroid. We got like $70 price stamps on all these damn games. I feel like Metroid might be the one to just pick up.
Yeah, games are not cheap anymore, man. Well, Nintendo games are not cheap anymore.
Yeah, what happened to the $50? That's long gone. That is
well, they know. Well, Nintendo knows people are gonna buy it anyway, so they're gonna up the ante on it, which is kind of a shit move. But people are gonna buy it anyways. I mean, you just sold Mario Kart for $80 at a base, and to be honest with you,
that was a little wild. The game is dope, but I feel like
y'all still ended up buying it though.
But it came with the console.
Well, extra $100.
It wasn't the extra. It was like $50 extra.
All right, you got a small $30 discount.
Yeah, but still, it's like But if you were to get the Switch 2, would you rather get the Switch 2 with no game or the Switch 2 with a game?
I'd rather get it with the game, but they know people aren't going to buy it standalone. So I'm going to make you buy a whole console or make you feel good by buying a whole console first.
But the game is good, though.
How do you know?
Because I played Mario Kart World.
Before getting the Switch 2?
No, but I seen the videos and I figured I would like the game. And guess what? I love it. It's probably one of the best Mario Karts.
I've seen a lot of videos on a lot of games. The ones I had in my hands, they were trash.
But still, I had the catalog for the Switch to go for the Switch 2. So it's like, why not just do it? And also, too, I didn't even have a Switch.
But I
sold off the Switch. But I bought a shitload of games when I had it. And I felt like, what a waste of an investment. We might as well get the Switch 2.
Would you have gotten there if it didn't come with the Switch 2?
I probably would have bought Mario Kart World regardless. It's just one of those games. Like, let's just say the Switch came with Metroid Prime 4. I feel like I would have bought Metroid Prime 4 with or without the Switch, too. As a standalone game.
So let's say Mario Kart costs $90. You would just go out and just buy it?
I feel like we might have to, man.
You don't have to. But then you say, when you say that, you say, I wouldn't, $90 would be too much. All right, then if I was a business guy, I would say, all right, how about you buy a whole console, which is another, $400, $500, and then I'll just give you a little discount on the game. $30 discount. You're still paying a lot.
Yeah.
Either way. You know what I mean? You're going to get your purchase somehow, man.
All right. Well, besides that, they announced Resident Evil Requiem's. I don't even know if I said that right. Requiem. Requiem. There we go. I think I said that first. But that's coming to Switch 2. I think the big way they were celebrating this anniversary with Mario is the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
Galaxy movie?
Yeah, that's why they're bringing out the Galaxy games to the Switch 2.
Oh, then they announced the Galaxy movie?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I guess that's going to be the sequel.
Check it out. Shit. Just a little thing going on right here. Oh, shit. Let's go lower that. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's the little golfer guy. What's he doing in there? You got the butterfly. Yeah, that was very Mario Galaxy. No, which one was the butterfly in?
Butterfly wasn't in any of the Mario games.
I remember, though, like with the Wii or something, you had your pointer, and then like you were the butterfly or something. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
But I remember it was like a guiding factor. But yeah, that's it. The Super Mario Galaxy movie.
That's pretty cool.
I think it comes out... Oh, yeah, that was it. The star. The Galaxy. I don't know what the butterfly even was. But yeah, that's coming out soon.
I'll probably catch it on Netflix.
Catch it on Peacock.
I don't think I will go to the movies to watch the Mario movie.
What do you mean? We're gonna go see it next week when it comes out.
Next week.
Yeah. But I think pretty much with the Switch 2, not the Switch 2, the Nintendo Direct, there was a couple other things in there, but I think that's the main shit with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what though? DK Bonanza DLC dropped. The DK Island and Emerald Rush, and I was watching the trailer, looked dope. I wanted to get it. It came out today, but my only problem is I didn't beat the game yet. So I'm like, you know what I mean? I want to beat the game first, then maybe I'll drop the 20 and go and play DLC, because DLC looks great.
Or you can still buy the DLC and just...
Yeah, but at the same time, you know what? Our next topic I want to talk about, I bought Borderlands 4. So that was damn near 70-something. You know what I mean? So it was like on top of the DK deals. It's like, maybe we'll wait a little bit for that.
Yeah.
But like,
how you like
actually,
Borderlands?
Well, the problem is the download times. I bought it when I got off work. And then...
How big is the game?
It was like 44 gigs or something.
That's not bad.
But it took a while to down. Maybe my internet's a little slower. So by the time we actually started recording the podcast, the game fully downloaded. So I have not played a damn thing about it. But you know what? Maybe next week we'll talk a little bit more about it. But you know what it was? I've always played the Borderlands games. So even though it might not be my absolute favorite go-to series, it still holds a place in my heart. Like, I remember one New Year's Eve, we were playing Borderlands, the original, on the Xbox 360.
I remember.
We were trying to beat that whole fucking boss in that place. It was annoying as shit. But it's like that type of it just, I don't know, it adds value.
It brought back good memories. I think I'm going to get this Borderlands. I saw that they have, I think, 4 different open world maps that you can...
I have no idea.
That you can explore.
Oh,
so
shit.
The way they have it structured seems a lot more new player friendly. So I'm not really a new player, but I think I am gonna grind in the game a bit.
I mean, honestly, too, I never beat a Borderlands game. I've played all 3 of them, but I never, and then the other ones too they have, but I never beat it in full. Hopefully Borderlands 4, I can beat that one. Like, maybe I'll make an initiative. But I heard in this game too, rather than like walk to the car, you can fucking call the car to you. And I think that's a game changer. Because like walking to find the car was always like my biggest gripe with the game. Like I hated that. Like I had to go all out of my way to get a fucking car to go in this other direction I was just headed in. So to call the car, I love that.
Call the car.
Yeah, you know what I mean? You always had to go to the gas station to get the car. It took a little bit to unlock the car. I mean, I'm excited to see how Claptrap is in the new game. I feel like he always is funny in them. And the new characters, I guess. And the weapon customization. Like, I want to see what they got going on.
Yeah, I didn't see many... I saw a lot of media on it, but I didn't watch too much gameplay.
That's the thing, too.
The guns look pretty cool.
I only saw like one little review, but I was half paying attention because I kind of knew I'm going to get the game regardless. So I think I'm happy going into it a little blind. Not that I feel like it's going to be totally different from the other games. I already feel like I know what I'm going to get into.
Yeah.
But it's just like how maybe the new characters, the way they structure it. It might be like one of the best games. It might be one of the worst. But the screenshots look cool.
I saw I guess I get some good reviews so far.
Yeah. So. Yo, man, speaking of reviews too, I wanted to talk a little bit about Indiana Jones and the Great Circle for the PS5 because I bought it when it came out. I got it from GameStop. They told me, the guy at the store, I was like, man, I'm going on vacation and the game drops the day before I go away, but it says it's going to be like they didn't ship it out yet. He's like, no, don't worry about it. Just wait. It'll come the next day. It'll be perfect. Literally, bro, it didn't come at all. It came after my trip, days later. So if you're trying to pre-order a game off of GameStop.com,
I don't think
it's a fucking mistake and a half. I only did it because I trade in games and I figured I'll pre-order towards Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I don't think people recognize GameStop as a place to buy games.
They used to. Not so much anymore.
Nowadays, if people go to buy games, it's Steam or you can buy it off of fucking Amazon.
Or the PlayStation store.
Or the PlayStation, yeah, but that.
If you have the PlayStation. Or the Xbox or the Switch store.
Buying things digitally is the wave.
Yeah, I agree, man. And but also too, they take it away, but at the same time, it's like they don't really do midnight releases like that anymore. So the fact that if, let's just say, with Metroid Prime 4, I pre-ordered it, and then it comes out at midnight, I can, like, the game would be downloaded already.
Mm-hmm.
That's another plus about getting it beforehand.
Mm-hmm.
The game's downloaded, so the minute it drops, you can get on the game with no interruptions.
Yeah.
Unless they threw in a little update the night, but most of the time they don't.
Yeah, I agree.
So I think that's the wave. And also, too, a lot of the new physical copies, they don't even have, like with the Switch 2 specifically, they don't even have a game card with it. It's going to be all digital. So you're buying a case.
Yeah.
You're buying a case with a code.
I don't think these companies aren't putting the money into the physical copies anymore.
Well, they said, too, that potentially these games are just more powerful than those Switch 2 cards are. So that they need to do it digitally.
I see.
And it makes sense. It's like, I get it, the game card's cool, but it's like, compared to discs, like, they don't really hold that much data, I guess. I don't know what the whole stick, but they were saying, too, it costs too much to do the game card. That wasn't really the problem at all. I think the problem was just getting all the information on it.
That could be the problem, actually.
But apparently, DK Bonanza has, like, if you buy the physical of that, like, it loads right away. It has everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool, because most of those physical Switch copies, I don't really have one. I've been buying all digital, really, so I can't really speak on it. But they were saying that once you put it in, it's all loaded on that card, which I like. Because, you know, you buy a physical copy of a PS5 game or whatever, or PS4, it's not all on there. You got to download the whole thing.
Right. I see what you mean.
So it's cool, man. But yeah, back to Indiana Jones and the Great Circle. I would say, like, as an Indiana Jones fan, I always wanted to play one of the games. Like, but I never had the right console for it. I always had, like, the Wii or the GameCube, but they always put it on the PlayStation, the Xbox and shit. I wasn't on there. But then, like, finally seeing this full-fledged out game, I'm like, this could be crazy. And I think it takes place after Raiders of the Lost Ark into Temple of Doom a little bit. I could be wrong on that. Mistake me. But the game is fire.
What would you rate it out of?
I think it might have been one of my favorite. I don't think it's better than Mafia Old Country, but I think it's in that ballpark a little bit for, like, I'll probably go a solid 8 on the game.
That's pretty good.
Because I did lose a little interest in it, but, like, the way they ended it, I loved it. It could have been a whole Indiana Jones movie. But, you know, I mean, they had to make the game.
I'm not the biggest Indiana Jones fan, so I passed on the game. But
yeah,
from what I saw, it looked pretty good.
And apparently, too, they got a new DLC out. The Gods one. I didn't really get to play it. I don't even know if I really want to play it, but I heard good things about it.
That's what's up.
Just, I feel like I beat the game. I'm kind of at peace with it, and I want to move on.
I hear you.
I still got to beat Doom the Dark Ages. I figured I might roll in there next.
That game a little disappointing. You know, it was a good game. I haven't had the urge to beat it.
Did you beat it or no?
Sooner or later, I'm going to have to beat it.
Oh,
no.
You didn't beat it?
Nah. It got a little boring after a while. It was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was going to be a little harder. It was actually relatively easy.
Yeah.
After you get used to it. I like the gameplay, though. You gotta give companies props for going out on a limb and trying something new. People complained about it not being the fast-paced Doom as it was in the other previous games. It's a lot slower. I personally like
I did too.
Taking a notch back instead of making extreme fast pace.
I just think maybe some of the formula behind the game is a little repetitive. You know what I mean? Especially with the flying missions, you have to do the same thing. Take out 3 or 5 objectives.
I thought it was repetitive. I thought all Doom games were repetitive, to be honest with you.
But I feel, you know what I mean? This is like pretty much the 3rd entry in the new series, but it's like the origin, so it's like a prequel to the first, I guess. It gets confusing. But, like, it was
gameplay wise, it feels like it's very repetitive all the way through.
But it's a solid game if you put it down. You play a chapter or something at a time. That's the way I take in most games. I know a lot of people like just playing it like right away, beating the whole thing. But I feel like if I'm spending like $60+ on this game, I want to make it last. I don't want to make it last a weekend. And then that's it. And then I'll never want to go back to it. It's like at that point, you might as well just wait for the sale. I get that cheaper price.
Yeah, it depends on how into your game, how into the game you are in as well.
Maybe that's just me, man. Like I don't want to.
If the game is short, I think I try to beat it. I don't know what's the point of prolonging it if it's supposed to be short. I only have like maybe 3 or 4 missions to do, so I don't know. Eventually I'll beat it. We got a bunch of other new games coming out soon, so I don't know when I'm gonna have the chance to beat it.
Soon.
Soon.
Actually, before we leave off this topic, I wanted to ask you, what games are you most looking forward to coming out? Like for the end of the year, not like 2026 shit. I'm talking just like the
Battlefield 6.
Yeah.
And then probably Metal Gear.
Metal Gear is gonna go crazy, bro. When's that coming out?
October, I want to say October 16th or something like that. 17th? Could be wrong. October 10th.
Metal Gear release date.
Either that or October 10th.
August 28th. No, that's a complete lie.
The new Metal Gear?
It said Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater launches August 28th, 2025.
No, that's something else. That's the remake of an old Metal Gear.
Metal Gear release date. Which one is it? Delta?
Oh, I forgot the name of it.
Metal Gear Solid Delta. Okay.
I don't think it's Delta either. But yeah, I'm
Let me go Solid Snake Eater.
I'm
fucking confused with this whole release, man.
No, it's coming on October.
All right, we'll take your word for it. Huh. Holy shit, that's crazy. I didn't realize. I just keep seeing things. Maybe we'll figure it out, man. But
yeah, I'm looking forward to that game, and that's probably it.
What about Ghost of Yotai?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Iffy. What about Borderlands 4? Even though it just came out.
I'm excited for it, but I'm gonna get it. I'm not really like itching to play, but I'm gonna see what it's about.
I'm excited to get into it. But yeah, hold the phone. We will be right back and keep it locked.
Oh yeah.
Gonna talk a little bit about some TV and movies.
We gotta get into some music, man.
Oh, we'll talk about that next too.
That's what I'm looking for.
Welcome back, everybody. I know it was a short break, but for us, it was a decent one. And I want to ask you, bro, man. I know this new Peacemaker's been out, but like, what's discouraging you from checking out the new episodes like that?
So I don't really usually watch TV shows.
It's hard to keep up with.
Yeah, they're all boring, to be honest with you. I can do something better with my time.
I will say, oh shit, for Peacemaker?
Yeah.
Peacemaker's great.
They're just TV shows.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's the art behind the show, man.
Oh, it's more superhero shit.
It's good. No, this show is taking in a different direction than the other superhero shows. You got to give it that.
It's like I watch it just so I got something to talk on the podcast. But
shit!
If we didn't have a podcast, I would not be watching it.
Oh my god! Damn, he's revealing some sinister energy right here.
I know. I'm just saying. Dude.
I will say, bro, I love the show, but like the new episode, I loved it even more. Even though it was a slower episode 4, they're building up. They're finding more about the portal, where he's at, where they're going to find him. And he is in a remote cabin in the woods. And if you look at that cabin, it looks a lot like the Evil Dead cabin. Even the car they drove up in there and with, the fucking spirit and shit. It's like the portal. It's such an Evil Dead tribute. And I was looking on like Twitter or X for that, like, Evil Dead and Peacemaker comparisons. This, like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, this is Evil Dead. And people were talking about it too.
That's pretty cool.
So I'm like, oh shit.
I may have done it as an Easter egg.
It definitely was. I mean, it would be cool to see if they could do a crossover with Peacemaker, like because they have done DC with Evil Dead before Army of Darkness, like that, the comics. I think it was a Dark Horse Comics.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was Dynamite comic. I got it right on the shelf there. The Army of Darkness comic. But maybe it could be really cool to see that type of crossover.
They could probably
Especially
do it.
with him trying to do the Clayface movie, a horror movie. Imagine like you get Evil Dead with like I don't know, like the Peacemaker or something.
That'd be a wild combination, but I could probably see it.
It would be a good one.
I don't know if Clayface would be the one being it, but
No, not Clayface.
You have to choose some other.
I
other
don't really
people.
know too much about Clayface's movie, but like I always liked the character. I remember when I was younger too. I had this little Clayface figure. I think it was from the Batman animated series.
Mm-hmm.
But that was sick.
Clayface is alright.
But yeah, you know what? I feel like you just got to catch up on the show and give it a whirl around because it's definitely building. And I feel like next week's episode is gonna be fucking pivotal.
No,
Rick Flag's on his ass, bro. He's really.
I'm gonna catch it.
All right, I believe you.
I'm gonna catch it eventually.
Maybe next week.
Probably. It's been busy. Last past few weeks been busy, so I'm gonna give it a shot.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's like almost like not torture, but it feels like I don't know. I gotta really force myself to listen, not to watch.
Oh shit!
Sit down and watch shows, man. You know what I mean?
Yo, hold up that thought.
Is it better? Yeah, now it's better.
Yeah,
But
sorry guys, technical
have
difficulty.
nothing-
We're our own producers here.
and I have nothing against Peacemaker, but it's just I'm tired of the whole superhero stuff, man.
You make a decent point there. But at the same time, I feel like Peacemaker is in its own lane compared to half the other superhero shit.
I know it's in its own lane too, but still, it's. I know.
Honestly,
I
I think it's up there with the boys.
Probably.
That was weird.
No,
Sorry, guys.
It's all-
That
it's
was
all
the
good.
effect on that one. But I think it's up there with that type of, especially the humor in the show. Like, bro, there's orgies in this show. There's some crazy shit.
It has some really good humor and shit. I like it. John Cena plays a good character. It's just TV shows just in general don't intrigue me. I like watching.
It takes a certain show.
Yeah, I like documentaries and shit.
You know what, bro? I got a really good documentary for you to check out.
What?
It's on Netflix. It's called Unknown Number: The High School Catfish.
Mm-hmm. I think I
And
watched that. I think I watched a few.
it's like it was probably one of the number one documentary movies on Netflix. I'm not sure if it still is, but it was up there.
With that woman and her daughter on the cover of it. I think I did watch. I watched like an episode of that.
No, it's not an episode. It's a full. It's like an hour and
It's a
40-minute
1 hour?
movie.
That's why I probably got turned off. But
Yeah, but-
I know what you're talking about.
But just
That was actually a pretty good doc.
it was fucking crazy, man. The fact that it was her mother spewing that hatred to her.
Yeah,
It's like what?
Oh, yeah,
and then
that
too,
was
like even
vicious.
watching that shit, she was trying to pin it on the other girl, and then said like, "Oh, I started doing this after the fact that happened." It's like, what do you mean? All the numbers were linked to her fucking phone.
it is.
This bitch was meant to. She's crazy, and the fact that the daughter still wants to kind of love her at all. I mean, it's emotional trauma, but it's just fucked. Like she should be nowhere near that woman. For her telling her to go
You don't wanna
kill herself,
take-
that's her own daughter.
Yeah, that's terrible. She's a terrible mother. But I get the daughter still.
No,
loving,
that was fucked.
I get the daughter still loving her mother, but at the same time, the daughter's
You
probably
can't.
screwed up in the head.
Sometimes you gotta let go, man. That was fucking crazy. And she was like into the boyfriend,
Yeah.
which is even weirder. She got a little pedo vibe
It's
going
one
to
thing.
her.
It's not that easy just to say, give up and let go to your own mother, though.
Yeah, that I don't know. It's just insane.
rough.
And even too, before I watched the doc, I saw something about that. It was the mother doing it, so I already alluded to it.
I remember that
I just
story.
didn't know what she was texting her or all the things that were
Yeah,
going
she
on.
was texting her some pretty vicious stuff. She was a terrible mother. I understand the reason why she did it, but it's just that's a terrible thing to do.
I think she just wanted to confide with her more, like, oh,
Yeah, but
mom, somebody's bullying me at the
like,
school.
like the worst way to go about it. And yeah, the mother's a complete psycho at the same time for saying that. I would never do that to
Like,
my
what
daughter.
if that happened to you?
What?
Like,
Why
let's
is
just say it was not that your mother would ever do this type of thing, but it was
I'm
her.
not putting me in
Like
there.
all these years, it happened so long. I don't know if I could look at my mother the same way again. If I was in her, that was the position I was in. I'm not saying that's my reality. It's not. But It just
that would hurt.
it would hurt a lot.
I couldn't imagine my mother doing that.
Yeah, nobody could.
Yeah,
especially when it came out. Like you see her in the trailer with all the cops and shit. Wherever the fuck they were living.
That'd be a terrible day.
You know, I mean, it was just even the husband coming home and then like her line about not having a job. Like that was his main trife with that. I'm thinking like, wait, you're not worried about your wife talking to your daughter that way?
Did the husband divorce the wife?
Yeah. Yeah, no. After that.
If I was the husband in the situation, I can understand. I'll divorce the wife and make sure I get full custody of my daughter. That was
insane. But I'm pretty sure most of you have probably seen it by now. But if you haven't checked it out, it's definitely a crazy watch. Just like because we get the context of it's the mother, but it's like, what the fuck did she say to this girl? And it's I could never imagine my mother saying any of that shit to me.
I've been watching America's Deadliest Marriages.
Oh, wait, what's that on?
It's about nothing fun. I'll tell you that.
No, I mean, like, what? Where can people watch it at?
Like, you watch it on Netflix.
Okay, it's on Netflix.
There's usually stories about domestic violence stories, really bad ones. Believing when women, a lot of women put in reports about domestic violence. How often, in a sense, how often should those calls be ignored and actually those calls be, actually be taken upon, what I mean? And how women are, coping with domestic violence. It's nothing fun. Trigger warning for anyone who's listening, but I think it's a good documentary at the same time. If you have the heart for it, it's pretty dark, and the emotional trauma that goes between. They had recordings. There was one woman. She had recordings of her husband when her husband got mad. Like the daughter, got scared a little bit. Like I think they were watching a movie. And then the father, immediately was like, "Go to bed, go to bed." Oh. Like, and not like in a like he was pissed off that she reacted. Of being scared. Oh. It's like that type of level of abuse. It's pretty bad. And then the mother's trying to, cope with him or something. She's like, oh, she just got scared and he just completely ignores her. It's pretty bad.
It was kind of crazy about that whole thing. Stomach. It's like at one point, they were probably a happy together couple, but it's like, where does the switch flick for somebody to want to do that type of thing to somebody? You know what I mean? It's like, where does that stem from?
Trauma that the other person's gone through.
Yeah. It's just, it's hard to grasp the concept of, I don't know.
No, that's what, if someone's doing that to you, that means it's happened to them in the past or they've seen it when they were younger. That's why a lot of people go in abusive households really don't know how to hold a proper relationship because they see what their parents have done, and if the parents are going through domestic violence or talking bad about each other, then you grow up thinking that's okay in a relationship, and it's really not. But and also dudes who have domestic violence, do things to the wives, usually do it for control and other traumatic things that they don't in their life. So it's pretty dark. I'll just say that. I think it's a good watch though. Especially those people, that see the dark sides of marriage. I know we see the dark sides of marriage all the time, but
you know what too? I feel like maybe insight. That type of documentary is a good way to spread awareness.
It is.
Not that people don't know, but even more awareness to it. You know what I mean? Keep people more alert and maybe make it a topic of discussion more. Because it's not right. Nobody should be abused in a relationship.
I think
physically.
I think domestic violence has been a topic of discussion for a long time now. Yeah. That's why you had the Me Too movement.
Oh yeah.
And you have women always coming out. I don't want to say Diddy because I think that Diddy was a little. That thing is a little nuts. But
that's a very no pun intended. That's its own case in itself.
Yeah, but
that's like R. Kelly level.
I think younger people should probably give it a good watch and see more of less of people who do not have a spotlight on them and what they go through.
Yeah. It's good, man. Well, not that, but it's good that people are aware of what's going on.
Yeah.
It's not good that it's happening, but it's got to stop.
Wow. People say it's got to stop forever, and it's been going and going.
It takes the person.
And it
takes free will. Everybody has free will, man.
People only getting crazier, so it's not like people ain't getting any more sane around here.
It's getting a little crazy out here, man. Yo, I want to ask you, bro, like, to change it up a little bit. Have you seen any Tubi movies recently?
Nope.
Bro, I went on Tubi and I saw this one, Get Off My Lawn.
Mm-hmm.
This got the guy that was the smart guy. Remember that Disney show back in the day? He was like this genius kid. He was like in high school and he was like younger, but he plays in it. And they buy this house, right? And it's this kid's grandfather's house. And he's obsessed with it. He loves the place, so he's coming in checking on it. And like they move the furniture a little bit, so he gets pissed and he goes on a fucking spree. So then they plan, we got to get these fuckers out of this house in time. And then the get off my lawn thing comes to play. It's like, get off my lawn.
Yeah.
He becomes the old man in this situation. But this kid was like running their house, doing all this crazy shit. And then like he was trying to kill them in the end because he needed the house. He was pissed his father didn't like let him inherit it because he worked on it with his grandfather. He loved his grandfather. He was fucking obsessed with him. It was almost like that movie with Dennis Quaid where he was like the groundskeeper and then he kept appearing throughout, but he was living on the property the whole time to get his house back and get the people out of it.
That sounds familiar. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
But this movie, I thought it was hysterical and it was low budget, but it was a decent watch. And I would say, it's a Tubi movie, so take that what you will, but I would say check it out, man. Honestly, it gets you in the spirit for what's coming. I wanted to ask you too, man. Halloween's coming up next month. We're already getting a little spooky vibes going.
Yeah.
What do you think of some of your favorite scary movies you would want to watch around the season? Like if you had to pick a few, like you would recommend to people, you would say, this is a definite watch.
Probably Hellraiser.
Ooh. Hellraiser's throwback.
I think the Jason, the Friday 13 movies. I feel like those movies got so outplayed. I can't watch them.
Yeah. You know what? I think I've watched the first 4 so many times. I feel like the other ones.
First 4? Goodness.
Yeah. No, it's like a loop for me because I'm the type that I like to watch the movie series from the beginning, but then after a couple movies, I lose interest. then I go back to the cycle a year or whatever later. It's like, oh, we got to start on the first one.
I always thought the Paranoid Activity movies were just too fake for me.
Yeah,
I can't watch it on a regular screen. I'll just be looking at the screen. And it was like, all right,
yeah,
bro.
That was fucked, man. Yo, actually, I remember this shit, bro. This is crazy. I remember I went to school with this kid, John. He had this party at his house. Like, he had a paintball party. Then he had us all over to sleep at the house or whatever. And we watched Paranormal Activity.
Try not to use real names.
Well, we'll just call the names.
Oh,
names.
Yeah. All right.
That's his name.
What about
but then, we got to a point in the night where it's like we had to go to sleep and shit. So I was sleeping in bed, but then I woke up on the couch and they were telling me there was a ghost in the house and he fucking moved me. And it turns out these 2 bastards fucking picked me up and moved me back to the couch.
You're a deep sleeper. If you had 2 people moving you while you were asleep.
Yeah, but they were saying there was a ghost because we watched that's why I brought it back. The Paranormal Activity shit.
But you had 2 people carry you when you were still
but
sleeping?
apparently that was a thing. But then I don't know if I believe it. Maybe it's the ghost. Maybe it was the prank. But they told me it was the prank, so I believe it was the prank.
Hey man, there's only one ghost I believe, and that's the Holy Ghost. If you had 2 people pick you up while you were still sleeping, you best hope you don't get robbed.
Oh my God.
Because you have 10 people walking through your house.
I don't know. That was really crazy.
You sure you just didn't fall asleep on the couch and forgot you fell asleep on the couch?
No, I remember. That's great. Too, we were a lot younger at the time, so there wasn't really any drinking or any like shit like that going on. You know what I mean? Just like.
I get it. All right. I mean.
So that was.
I don't know.
That was a crazy thing I was thinking of. Yeah, you were just bringing up. I always remember that movie that way. He was telling me that I was haunted. He fucking did that shit. I'm like, oh my god.
That's
and I believe the ghost movie. So yeah, you can't trust everything you see.
Oh yeah.
But you know what though? I have categories for it. I feel like best scary movies to watch during Halloween, but there's also family-friendly scary. There's very scary. There's super scary, and there's just the mediocre scary.
Family scary.
I would say
Adam's Family.
No, but I would say along the lines of like maybe some of the Disney originals, like Phantom at the Multiplex, Halloween Town, Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, you can probably do.
But why did you smirk or do that face about Halloween Town? That's arguably one of the best Halloween family-friendly movies.
I'm not watching Disney movies.
Not even. What about Hocus Pocus, bro? No. That's a classic.
I'm not watching Disney movies.
Not even Hocus Pocus?
No.
Wow.
We're not watching Disney.
You got a fucking
unless I have a 5-year-old that lives at home, which I do not. I'm not watching Disney movies.
But some of them you can go back to and enjoy.
Nah.
Yeah, you could.
I have been watching cartoons lately, but just old Disney, I just can't get with. What's it called? Nightmare Before Christmas. I actually love that movie. But
so that's a Tim Burton Disney movie, but
yeah, but that was different. Other than that, the old Disney movies, man.
You know which one actually I saw a reason for the first time? It's been out many years. I thought it was a Tim Burton movie for a long time, but it's not. But actually, you know what? This goes in our list. I would say Coraline is a great movie to watch to prep you for Halloween.
Coraline, that sounds familiar.
Yeah, Coraline. It was about the girl and like she goes into the portal and there was the button eyes. Yeah, it was a claymation. It was actually from one of the director, like the other guy that ran Nightmare Before Christmas. So it's not Tim Burton. He wasn't involved in it at all. But like it felt like that type of style because the guy that was involved in Nightmare Before Christmas had been in that movie.
Yeah, helped
make the movie. But yeah, it was dope.
I like claymation movies. I know they're not really profitable anymore because the amount of time and energy it takes to make them. But when a good claymation movie comes out, you better enjoy it. I thought that movie 9 would have been a horror movie.
9?
Remember with the little knapsack little dude?
I do. You know what? I feel like I remember it just being in like Island 16 and watching the trailer for it.
I think I actually saw that movie if I'm not mistaken.
I never saw the movie.
I think I saw it at home though.
Actually, you know what? Speaking of like a family-friendly scary movie, Monster House, bro. That one was cool.
I never watched it.
Really?
Nah.
Oh shit. What about you know what? These are older, but like the old Alvin and the Chipmunks meets Frankenstein,
no,
or like the Scooby Doo ones.
I cannot stand the what was that Scooby Doo movie with
Cyber Chase?
No, that was a good
Monsters Unleashed, maybe or something.
The only like relatively scary Scooby Doo movie was what was the one Doom Island or what was it called?
Doom Island
or Skull Island. That was a live action movie.
Oh, that was just the Scooby Doo movie.
That was just the regular Scooby Doo movie.
They had Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo 2. Monsters Unleashed.
They do say the part.
You know what? Those movies are great to watch too to prep you for the Halloween season. But I think along the lines of now, you know what? I want to get off those. I want to talk about like actually semi-scary movies I used to watch. I think Nightmare on Elm Street is great.
Oh yeah, that's a classic
series. You can watch them all.
I don't find
shit, man. I said it was too close to her. The S. Don't say the S word.
I don't think. Now I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about?
Not the scary movies to watch.
Nightmare on Elm Street is a classic.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
These movies are so slow, though.
Depends on which one you watch. I thought the one with the radio, I think it was Texas Chainsaw 2. Or 3. They were like a radio station. That one was fucking weird.
I feel like I was watching that movie one time and I was just waiting for something to happen.
I think that's the point, though. It's the thrill of it. It's just waiting and expecting something to happen.
For that long, though?
It depends. You know, though, it's a very fucked up ending, though. He's chasing her out with a fucking chainsaw, running for dear life.
I get it.
Everybody took out one by one.
I get it, but I feel like the amount of time you were waiting for like the killing started happening, I feel like the killing wasn't that. I wish those movies were just a little bit better. I don't know.
I loved. A lot of people didn't like it, but I loved the one that was like the remake. Like it came out in the early 2000s.
I know you saw. I think I saw that. I didn't like it that much.
I love that one.
Really?
Yeah, that one I thought was great. Had Jessica Biel in it. Like it was
It was pretty stacked.
It was stacked. It had some good kills in it. I mean, I hated the one where Leatherface was like the family, and then like she was like all fucking taking care of him. I think it was the Leatherface movie. I fucking hated that one. I like seeing Leatherface. We don't need him to be this. We don't need to feel bad for him. He's literally ripping off people's faces and fucking wearing them. It's like I don't feel bad for him, man. Yeah. He might be a little mental. Also, too, I think he's the first like trans horror character because he's wearing women's faces on him.
Was he actually trans in real life?
No, well, he's wearing a woman's face on his face, so we can and makeup and everything, so we can assume.
I mean,
one of the first, I would say, one of the first queer horrors, Leatherface.
Queer horrors,
in a sense, yeah.
Because he's wearing a woman's face.
Well, that was one of the things. It's drag. But he's also holding the fucking chainsaw running at you. So are you going to fucking laugh at this guy or fucking run crying from him? And that's one of the too, I love when you go to a haunted house and at the end you like walk out and then the fucking guy with the chainsaw is going to chase you. You're like, you think you're okay. And then he's like,
oh, what, in a haunted house?
Yeah, like in a haunted house. Like sometimes it's like, okay, a happy ending. And then a guy with a chainsaw is running at you full force.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to get crazy, man. I would say, you know what, too? The Halloween movies.
Like those two. I wasn't a big fan of those movies.
Michael, to me, might be one of the best horror icons of all time, man. Michael Myers.
Yeah.
Jason. Freddy. Honestly, Art the Clown now, too.
Art the Clown.
Yeah, Terrifier. He's got his own fucking racket Spirit Halloween.
Art the Clown.
Yeah, the Terrifier. The Clown.
Terrifier.
Yeah.
From what movie?
From Terrifier.
I never seen that movie.
You don't know Art the Clown?
No.
Hold up, let's get up a picture of Art the Clown.
I don't watch horror.
You don't recognize this guy?
Oh, I know who that is.
Yeah, see what I mean? He's like the newest horror icon, Art the Clown. And honestly, I feel like Terrifier movie. If you watch the Terrifier,
is that a black dude in there?
No, he's a white guy. But if you see like the amount, I feel like there's probably some of the most gruesome killings I've ever seen in movies in the Terrifier movies. Because, like, you know, when the killer kills somebody, they're dead, it's over. He keeps stabbing them till they're fucking nothing. One girl in the movie was like, oh, I need to talk to this guy because he was witness with Art the Clown, so he knows how it feels. So I want to know how it felt to, like, feel the rush of the kill and shit. And little did she know, Art the Clown was listening behind the wall, and it's like, okay, we're gonna give her that. So he fucked it like, oh man, it was a chainsaw shower scene. It was crazy.
I never understood that. Why would they put some? Well, what person have you came in contact with? Say, I'm gonna get murdered right now.
No, she wanted to know the experience behind it. She like wanted to, and she was also a podcaster and shit because it was just the need to know what went on.
You got a whole bunch of like murder podcasts or murder mystery podcasts. You don't hear them say, "Yo, guys, I want to know how it is to get murdered."
You know what it is? It's like this. If let's just say our podcast was a murder. Like podcasts like that, if we could have somebody on the show that could tell us the real experience of what had happened to them and their survival story, it would be huge for numbers.
Almost getting shot. We could bring in just a couple rappers.
Oh my god! If you want just like victims of like a notorious serial killer in this movie, the Art the Clown, the Terrifier.
Oh, I know it's true.
So it's like she wanted that experience, and Art the Clown heard it, and he gave it to her. I think that was Terrifier 2. That one was fucked up. I think Terrifier 3 was the most fucked up. And I think you know what too? They got the house at Halloween Horror Nights right now with Terrifier. And apparently you gotta wear a poncho or some shit because you're gonna get wet in there.
What the fuck?
They have the wet experience and the dry experience.
The wet experience. I'm good, bro.
You know what I mean? They were saying too with him, it's like he only gets triggered when you don't accept his gift. Like, if Art the Clown's coming in, he's giving you, like, a bag of fucking maggots, just accept it. Don't, like, deny it. Because if you deny his laugh, then he's gonna fucking go crazy and kill you.
What if I have the skill set to kill him?
Judging from the movies, I don't think anybody does. I think he's a mythical creature, bro. I think he's just there. Art the Clown is like a real horror icon at this point.
You got the Mac on here, you can fuck him up.
I felt like, too, that one, The Collector, was pretty crazy. It's an older movie, but, like, there was this...
I remember that movie.
There was this whole... The beginning scene was crazy because everybody was dancing. It was a concert or something. Then he literally hit the fucking switch. Everybody was obliterated in the fucking room. Like, it was like these fucking saws flying around and shit. That was crazy.
Collector.
It was another good one to get yourself into the holiday, the damn Saw movies.
Oh, I watched.
They're gut wrenching, man. It's like you gotta have a stomach for those.
I can't watch.
I used to be able to watch a lot of this, so sometimes I don't really want to watch them as much anymore.
I can't watch that. Dude, I can't watch.
But Billy the Puppet Man, he's one of the most iconic new horror characters too, in a sense.
I feel like the horror genre is kind of taking a mean hit. I will.
No, look at what's going on. You got him coming out. Even too, Black Phone was a big hit. Black Phone 2 is coming.
Black Film?
Even, actually, you know what? There was that new one this year that came out, Weapons, which I have yet to see, but it was about I heard Weapons was phenomenal. Also, too, Sinners we saw earlier this year. That was great. And that
was a horror movie?
Well, because of the vampire aspect of it.
I don't think that was like an action.
No, but they added it in, but there was still some scary shit in there a little bit. Like when the vampires are coming, it's like, oh, don't go in there.
That movie wasn't scary.
No, I think when it was like from a dusk till dawn type of situation with the vampires.
Yeah, but I didn't think that movie was scary. I thought that was like more of like an action movie more than
I don't know. It was a little
movie.
freaky, man. It got a little freaky, man. They were turning a little crazy in there, especially when we saw a vampire.
When I saw the vampires, I was like, I wanted to see the anticipation of how they were going to do their part, because there was already one part of the movie where we were showing how the people inside the bar were acting. I wanted to see what was the reason behind the fucking vampires. Why they doing it to that place? I don't think there was like a horror.
No, I think the vampires just needed a vessel, so that's why they came.
Yeah, no,
they needed the vessel, so they needed to find it, and they found the perfect place. And all they needed was the welcome, but they weren't let in.
Like, remember the part when they were all dancing outside and dancing to the music that the vampires make, quote unquote white people. The vampires made, and they were dancing to that. That's what I wanted to see from them. I think it was too. I don't know. The movie had a bunch of other things going on. Too many other things going on for it to be a horror movie. It did have horror elements. I'm not denying that.
That's what I mean. It just has those elements.
I don't think it was a horror movie.
Nah, but it wasn't like, I feel like if they didn't turn into vampires, it would have been an action movie. But I think just because of the vampire fact, we got to classify it that way. A lot of people would. They would go thriller route. I agree. Besides Sinners, though, I want to just give off a couple more movies, and then I think we should move on to the next. We got to get into the music section, man. But I think besides Halloween, I guess Sinners, you can kind of include, kind of not include. The Evil Dead's phenomenal. You can watch that one. You can go along the route and say, what was this one? This is a low-key pick, but it's called Society. And I saw it on Shudder many years ago. It was like one of those last drive-in shows with Joe Bob. And he put it on. It's about like these rich people, and they live in the hills and Beverly Hills and shit, but they're like, they do these crazy orgy parties, and they're feeding off a vessel, and it's like the aliens. So that's the big twist of the movie. Side note, everybody didn't see it, but that's the thing. It's an alien orgy in this fucking movie. It's crazy the way they unfold it. Like, I'm just telling you guys little details, but I remember when I used to perform at this place called the Velvet Lounge, and they had this portrait up there, and it always looked weird to me. But then I watched the movie Society, and it's a portrait from the fucking movie of like the fucking orgy scene with this deep. It was crazy. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is insanity that they have this here. Mm-hmm. So Society is on the list. It's definitely on the list. Even too, like the X trilogy. They got X, Pearl, and Maxine.
Mm-hmm.
That's a great one to check out. But yeah, you know what I mean? There's a definitely, you know what? There was another trilogy I want to recommend. House of 1,000 Corpses. What's the other fucking movies? I don't know. There's Devil's Rejects and the third, I forgot the damn third one's name. But you know what? The Rob Zombie trilogy they got going on over there, it's insane. That was a good one.
Rob Zombie trilogy.
Yeah, that was a fucking great one. The House of 1,000 Corpses, bro. It's like everything I always wanted from a horror movie. They gave it to me because they gave you that little edge to it, and they gave you that cool scenic view of it, the nostalgia of Halloween with the killing going into this family, like a lot like Texas Chainsaw. The family owns the whole fucking equation. They shut it all down, come back, blam, blam, blam. Even the dude from The Office was in it. That was cool.
Word.
But yo, bro, you know what I mean? You guys enjoy those Halloween suggestions. If you've seen them, you probably already know. If you haven't, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask you, man, what's up with Baby Keem right now? What's he doing? Where's his album?
I don't know.
He's like, I don't give a shit less about no Baby Keem.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, man.
I feel like Baby Keem, though, he went off the radar, bro. Like, he had a Melodic Blue, massive album, man. You had like some big I can't even name all the songs off it.
Just like several other rappers for the past 10 years, man. Show up, have a good album, and disappear. Probably didn't.
But I feel like
money.
a lot of the new guys, like they'll be on like their socials, they'll be active.
Yeah,
but
guys.
I feel like Baby Keem's he's a little more mysterious in that sense.
Probably got a bad record deal.
He's with Kendrick.
That don't mean nothing. Whoever said Kendrick got a good record deal.
I mean, he has his own label now, PG Lang.
I don't mean anything.
You think he's fucking Baby Keem?
You think Drake has a good record deal?
I don't really know what Drake has.
If you were a label owner and you had Drake under your armpit, you think you're gonna give him a quote unquote a good record deal?
I feel like I would give him a fair record deal.
You probably won't be working at that label, but that's not how it goes. I don't think anyone, quote unquote, has a...
Well, fair is fair. That don't mean it's good or bad. It's fair.
But fair is...
It's like me saying it's something. Like it's good or bad. But it's your decision.
Your fair is not my fair.
Well, what's your fair? Would it be 90% of his earnings off the label? Would it be 100%?
I don't know.
What would you do?
But my fair is not your fair. That's what it comes... You use terms like that in a contract, then you're asking for trouble. But I don't know. These dudes just don't have good record contracts. You know, they come out with some stuff. Probably didn't sell enough last time. I think he's coming out. He came out with quite a few joints after his biggest album, and that shit don't hit.
Maybe. But yo, bro, I want to actually, you know what I mean? Speaking of Drake and everything, I was seeing Young Thug, bro. He's dropping his new album next week. Maybe we definitely got to talk about it next week when it comes out. I'm sure we'll listen to it. Mm-hmm. But he was putting out a couple apologies. He's got a new record out, and he apologized to Mariah. He apologized to Drake. He apologized to Lil Baby. Who's this? Man 3 was... Miss my dog sitting down and having talks with me. A 21 Savage, Gucci Mane, and Dolly and Hydora.
That's cool. He made apologies. I understand why he made some comments, especially when you're fighting for your life in prison. Was it jail or prison? I think it was in prison. I mean, fighting for your life in jail for how long has this trial been going on? 6-7 years now.
It's been a fucking minute.
It's been a while.
I don't think it was that long.
I think it was
6 or 7 years.
It was at least 5 years.
I don't know, because his last album came out last year, and was it the year before that?
Yeah, but he dropped it out of jail. That's why the album he came out with. But
also, too, I want to say this, though. The leaked phone calls are kind of wild. Even because I feel like that was Young Thug kind of in confidence talking to somebody, and then like it all leaked out, and then that kind of fucking fucked shit up a lot.
That's Georgia state law. You can request phone calls from jails.
Yeah, but I feel like he didn't necessarily intend for everybody to hear that shit. You know what I mean? But that's like us having a private conversation that leaks out. It's like, where's the right in that?
Unfortunately, that's on him, though. I feel like he shouldn't have said those stuff if he knew the Georgia state laws. Well, prison.
That too, but at the same time, bro, it's like you're locked in that long. You're on the phone with somebody. It's like, what are you going to talk about? And it's like, clearly we know where his mind was at. He was angry.
I would be too. When did you be angry if you were fighting for your life in prison for the past?
You know, two guys, think of it like this. You know what I mean? As even like the Young Thugs of the world and shit, everybody has an opinion. Even if you hate, it's like this guy was close friends with these people who's talking shit about them. So for you to talk shit about any of these celebrities, it don't fucking matter. It really don't.
If we do or he does.
No, if anybody does, it don't fucking matter.
If he does,
if you come up with a good enough apology like you did, you might be good. Like, actually, I was watching Joe and Jada's show, and DJ Khaled was trying to keep the peace, too. I think there's a little trend going on now.
Keep the peace between who?
Between everybody. Drake, Future, Metro. Like, he was even talking to Metro a little bit, Young Thug. Like, get back with Drake.
Someone posts on Instagram an apology doesn't mean anything. You gotta hit my line.
Yeah.
And talk to me.
Because also, too, he did put out a new song. He's dropping a new album. Maybe, I don't know, maybe he has some features from them that... Oh, maybe this is the ploy. So then the features drop. They all, you know what I mean? Maybe he tagged these people specifically because they're going to be features on the album. And as far as we know, they all have beef, but maybe behind closed doors, they're all solid.
I don't think they have beef with each other. I think that the Glorilla comments are pretty bad, in my opinion.
Wait, what did he say about Glorilla?
They're saying she was ugly.
Wait, Young Thug said that? Or just, oh, shit.
I don't like that. Especially picking on... That rubbed me the wrong way. Especially because, you know, confidence in black women, you want to keep up. And, you know, if someone tearing a person down, she probably already has, you know, issues and self-confidence. I don't know if she does, but... I can imagine she probably does. For Young Thug to be going on and saying like that. Young Thug ain't the prettiest nigga either. Fucking ugly, like a fucking goblin.
Yeah, but you know what? Besides Young Thug, bro, it's been a week, man. We got some new music out, and I want to ask you, would you listen to this, or would you just hit the skip on it? Would you listen to the new Ice Cube album?
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen to it either. What about Ed Sheeran?
No.
Nasty C?
No.
Four Bats mixtape?
Four Bats mixtape?
Yeah, Four Bats.
No.
You know what, though? I'm not gonna lie. I checked it out earlier. It was dope. I like Four Bats, man. I know a lot of people don't like Four Bats.
You shouldn't have hopped on a strong song with Drake when he first came out.
Yeah, well, you know what, though? A lot of people did. Look at the Migos.
Look at
that.
I mean, Migos is an anomaly. You can't say the Migos.
I can.
Wait a minute.
Versace.
What came out before? Bad and Bougie, Versace.
Bad and Bougie was on the Culture album. Versace was way before that.
You're right.
You know what I mean? It's like Drake, regardless if people like him or hate him or whatever, if he's featured on somebody's... At that time, when he was featured...
That was a different era, though.
That's what I mean. At that time, he was like Block Boy JB, for him, Look Alive, bro. That was a huge moment.
Nowadays...
It don't fucking matter if Drake's on your fucking song now.
It does. Because I think it's still in your career.
Yeah, no, but like I think it depends on the artist. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Migos back then, you can get away with that. But if you're brand new, no one knows your name, and people kind of knew Migos' name before that as well. I will admit. So, but nowadays, if people really don't know you, then all of a sudden you hop on a song with Drake, and people aren't going to know you for that song.
Yeah,
and that's going to be Drake's song, even though you may be.
I mean, yeah, he's got a point, man.
That's Drake's song.
I feel like too, though. I feel like now more than ever, the features aren't as important. Like I feel like back then, you know what I mean? It was like Drake's on the song, it's gonna be a hit. But now it's like
I think features are still important.
But not as important because there's a lot of flops with these albums, like with big features. Like some of the names you see, like DJ Khaled put out the song with Post Malone and I think 21 Savage or whoever. You don't hear nothing about that song anymore.
That was corporate bullshit right there.
That's what I mean. Yeah, even I would even go as far to say the new Big X album, I haven't heard a damn thing about it since it dropped.
It's really bad country music.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like you could put big names on your project, but if they see through what you're doing, it's over. That's what it is. Mm-hmm. And that's why, too, if you're an independent artist, you want to collaborate with these people that you're friends with, they make music too, don't fuck with any of these people. Do your own fucking album, bro. Because at the end of the day, half of them you might not fuck with anymore. And then like 4 or 5 years down the line, you might be like, shit, I hate that I did this song with them. I wish they were never on it.
I agree, man.
So be careful who you work with. So yeah, we got, would you listen to, I don't know. You know what? The list is garbage, bro. At the end of the day, you're going to say no to half these people.
Not a whole lot of interesting people coming out.
Nah, this week, I'm going to be real with you guys. This week has been a mid-week.
Dude, I'm telling you, I stepped away from rap this past 2 weeks and it's felt a lot better. I listened to an album, came out from from a band, H.O. What was it, Whole 99?
Oh.
09? I like it a lot. It came out with an album, I forgot the name of it. It's called...
Get it up.
Called Tomorrow We Escape. I fucking love it. It's metal, so it's not for everyone, but at the same time, it does have a rap. It's hardcore rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
I gotta check it out.
I did see, what's it called, Pink Sifu, and Young Skirt was on there. I know that's not.
Oh, they're on there too? I gotta check this out.
Yeah.
That's all for me. That's all you had to say. Pink Sifu. I think I don't know if he's Sifu or Saifu.
Sifu.
All right.
But he has some joints on it. I know those aren't really the most popular names, like who wants to go see them. But the way the album comes around, I like it a lot. I've been listening to a little bit of old school metal, new metal, more, alternative rock side. You know what I mean? Listening to rap all the time is just...
That's why you need a mixture. I like doing mixtures.
But, I still listen to, I think in terms of rap, the only albums I have in my rotation is West Side, and that's all I can think of, really.
Yeah.
West Side, there's other artists. There's a West Coast artist that actually dropped an album recently. I think like a week or two ago, actually. His name is Kalan. I can't pronounce it. Kalan FR.
Kalan, yeah, FR. Yeah, you know what? I didn't even listen to that album yet.
It's a good album.
That's good? I might check it out.
It's a very, very good album, in my opinion.
I might have to check that out, man. Like, honestly, just even myself right now, I'm going to go on, like, Apple Music has, like, the heavy rotation playlist. That's, like, the one you're listening to the most. But, like, on my heavy rotation list, it was updated a day ago. I got Mandela, West Side Gun, Teen Summit, Fly Anakin, Prick, West Side Gun, Missing From My Mind, Trust, Hey June, and Gina, West Side Gun, The Night Before, Black Keys. The next 3 are West Side Gun songs. I got Jid, Community, Submarine, Kid Cudi. I got my own song, Ways on Ways.
That's what's up.
I'd have it my way. The right piece sunken in the double cheese, babe. I got a feeling, making my way. Ways on ways, lays on lays. Yeah, I love that one. Ways on Ways, Interweb Radio, T.Y. The Truth. Check that shit out. 100 Bags, Don Toliver, Larry June, and Cardo. Lemon Pepper Steppers, Freddie Gibbs, Heel Cena. Pretty much the whole West Side Gun album's on this list. I got this one, Denali from Portugal the Man. I don't know if you know Portugal, bro, but they're a really dope alternative group.
No, I haven't heard them.
You know what, too? Este Knack dropped a new album with Al Divino and I forget the other guy's name. Hold on. Grubby Paws, Coldest Combo Ever. But this one on here, what was it? American Graffiti. It's like this posse cut joint is crazy.
I'll give it a check.
Let's see, Swank White, Joey Badass, and a West Side Gun. You know what too? An R&B release. I'm still waiting for the album. You know what I'm talking about. Alchemist, Erykah Badu, Next to You.
You're waiting for that? I don't know if I'm waiting for that.
Because like I saw the Drink Champs interview, and then Erykah Badu was saying it's like 17 songs. This isn't going to be like a 10-track thing or 8-track thing or an EP. It's like a full-length album. And apparently they've been performing it live every time. And they don't allow people to film it. So that's why you haven't heard any of the music, really. They do Polaroid pictures and shit to take pictures.
I like that.
But yeah, it's like that's the vibe. I think that's dope. It's like having an album, like touring it around and not releasing it and not letting people have their phone. Like it's like this, bro, this in the trash. Keep it in the pocket, bro. It's gone. You can't record at my concert. Honestly, though, I feel like
they do that at comedy shows.
I feel like they should do that more often because I feel like it's ruining the tours for people. Like, imagine you had tickets to who's a good tour going on? Let's just say West Side Gun was doing a tour right now, and there was videos online of the tour, and you kept seeing it. And it's like when you go to the tour, it's like there's no surprises. It's like everything's just like you already know what's going to happen. He's going to play this song, that song, and maybe a special guest here and there.
Why are you watching? If you're going to go see him, why are you watching him so much?
Because it's like sometimes it just pops up on your feed. That's what it is. A lot of these, they record every moment of the show. And it kind of ruins the show for people that just want to go in blinded. You know what I mean? Like, I think you probably do have to stay off social media for it, but it's just the way it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah,
that's gonna be an interesting album to look at. I'm definitely gonna check it when it comes out.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
You know what, too, man? I feel like right now, Mass Appeal is on a run. I mean, Nas's label. You got Slick Rick's album that came out, Raekwon, Ghostface Killah, and soon to be known Mobb Deep, Infinite. So my question to you is, how you feeling about the whole run so far? Like for those albums.
It's good. At first I didn't know Nas was curating all these albums, but there's some skill behind curation. I mean, it's Nas we're talking about it, yeah. So I mean, I guess he's not the best beat selector from.
But like these albums have been crazy. You know what too? I feel like Raekwon's album, like I heard it once and I didn't really go back to it, but then like I went back to it more. I really enjoyed that album a hell lot more than I first did. And I feel like it's a hell lot better than a lot of albums out right now, man.
He curates his albums in a very old school New York feel to it. So I like it. They're pretty good.
But they're saying, though, on the list of albums, the Legend Has It, this is the Legend Has It run. It's going to be Nas and DJ Premier, which that album didn't drop yet, so we're still waiting on that. Ghostface Killah, Mobb Deep. Well, actually, Ghostface came out. Mobb Deep's about to come out October. Raekwon been out. De La Soul has a release on this.
That's very cool.
Big L and a surprise guest of honor.
Big L.
Yeah, no, they have a Big L album on the way too. But my thing is though, we're getting to the knit and grit of the year. What's really coming? Because the Mobb Deep album is not coming out till next month. So pretty much Mass Appeal slate for September is like vacant right now. There's nothing on the table. So it's like you figure October Mobb Deep, maybe November De La, and maybe December Big L. But like, where's the surprise guest of honor coming in? It's like maybe the surprise album dropping this month, but like
surprise guest of honor. I don't know.
That's what I mean. It's like, where's the surprise? Unless the surprise album dropped, and I'm just overlooking it.
I'm not a big fan of.
Oh, wait a minute. No, I think the surprise guest of honor was Slick Rick.
That's pretty.
Because on this list it says Nas, DJ Premier, Ghostface Killah, Mobb Deep, Raekwon, De La Soul, Big L, and Slick Rick.
How long ago was that tweet though?
Oh man, this tweet was.
I thought that you talk about something recent.
Yeah, I don't even know.
If that was,
it might have been over the tweet, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, yeah. Well,
guys, it probably was a Slick Rick album. I think we're in for De La, Big L, and Mobb Deep for the end of the year.
I'm not really into. interested in seeing a posthumous album. Something about seems very disconnected. Because the person's not here to really put their say into it. I would like to see how it goes, but because I would like to hear of the Big L album, but at the same time, Big L's been gone for.
But I heard it was material
years.
he had recorded that hasn't been out.
I get it, but at the same time, if that person's not there, then how that material is just how it is, unless you're gonna put heavy editing and heavy mixing into it. And people who know, when people overmix something, people are gonna know when it's like,
You know what, too? Prodigy passed away, and they're still putting out the Mobb Deep album.
I feel like Prodigy.
And honestly, the single sounded phenomenal. I really loved it.
I feel like Prodigy probably has an archive of stuff that you could choose.
And maybe it's the same way for Big L.
It could be, but I feel like the time differences, though. We're talking about Big L from the middle of the 90s, from Prodigy, from only, we passed away maybe 5 years ago? 5-6 years ago?
All right.
There's a time difference there.
You're on something, man. But if you guys want to check out the newest music, be sure on Spotify and Apple Music, we got the collab playlist.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. We got some really good music on all genres, too. I mean, most genres, not every genre, but a good amount. But before we end off tonight is probably the longest fucking episode we've ever done. Hope you know that. Hope you guys know that too. I think this is damn near 2-hour episode.
That's pretty cool.
That's scary hours right there, man. We got to talk about red buttons for the next hour. Nah, fuck you. We're not doing that. But sleeper pick of the week. What would it be? We're going to end it off on that note, man. I think that's perfect. I got to get a mime. Man, it's tough.
Okay, I'm Reloaded. By Whole 9909.
Ooh, that's nice.
That's my sleeper pick.
You know what? My sleeper pick would have to be Cry About It, Kali Uchis, and Raven Lene.
That's pretty good. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit.
So yeah, guys, check us on the next one. Hopefully it's out within the week, and we'll catch you.
Hell yeah, man.
Loaded.
Peace.
Peace.